It was a warm summer evening when my friends and I decided to visit the abandoned amusement park that had been the talk of our small town for years. The park had been closed for decades, rumored to be haunted by the spirits of those who had perished on its rides long ago. Despite the warnings, we were thrill seekers, hungry for adventure, and eager to uncover the truth behind the legends. As we approached the rusted gates of the park, a sense of foreboding washed over me, but I pushed the feeling aside, determined not to let superstition ruin our fun. The entrance was overgrown with weeds, and the once vibrant sign announcing the park's name was now faded and weather-worn. Ignoring the eerie silence that hung in the air like a thick fog, we made our way to the roller coaster, its twisted tracks towering above us like the skeletal remains of some long-forgotten beast. The cars sat empty, covered in a layer of dust and cobwebs, yet there was something undeniably alluring about the decaying structure. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation, we climbed into the rickety seats, the old safety harnesses creaking ominously as we strap ourselves in. The controls were surprisingly intact, and with a sense of anticipation, I reached out to pull the lever that would set the ride in motion. At first, everything seemed normal as the roller coaster lurched into motion, the familiar sensation of adrenaline coursing through my veins. But as we climbed higher and higher, I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched, that unseen eyes were following our every move from the shadows. The atmosphere around us grew heavy, the air thick with an otherworldly chill that sent shivers down my spine. And then, just as we reached the pinnacle of the tallest hill, the ride came to a sudden halt, leaving us suspended in midair with nothing but darkness stretching out before us. A sense of dread settled over me like a suffocating blanket as I strained to see through the blackness, searching for any sign of what had caused the ride to stop. But there was nothing, only the sound of my own ragged breathing echoing in the silence. And then, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, I heard it. A soft whispering sound, barely audible over the creaking of the roller coaster and the pounding of my heart. It seemed to be coming from the very depths of the earth, a haunting melody that sent chills down my spine. With mounting horror, I realized that the legends were true. The amusement park was indeed haunted, and we had unwittingly stumbled into the domain of something far more sinister than we could have ever imagined. As the whispering grew louder, I felt a cold hand close around my heart, squeezing it with a vice-like grip. And then, with a sudden jolt, the roller coaster plunged into the darkness, hurtling us downward with a speed that made my head spin. With a scream of terror, I braced myself for what lay ahead, knowing that whatever awaited us in the depths of the abyss would be far worse than anything we could ever have imagined. And as the roller coaster plummeted into the unknown, I couldn't help but wonder if we would ever make it out alive.